Next segment is deep questions to ask your girlfriend. Getting crazy. Right now, Trisha Paytas. I love her. Y'all, I just started doing, so, hi, welcome back to my channel. It's Nadi, and I wanted to film, hold on. Okay, sorry, my door was open, and then I was very conscious about my, voice echoing through the house. I kind of think we should take this bow out. I think it looks a little bit silly, the way it's but I also love it. And it just doesn't feel right without it. We're just gonna take it out. Anyways, I wanted to do a little video while I was in glam. I just did my makeup just for fun. I needed to record an intro to a video I'm about to post, so I figured why not come here and do this. I've always loved question tags on YouTube. Those are my favorite to watch growing up. I just always think it's interesting hearing what different people's responses are to questions that are seemingly mundane. So we're gonna do 250 questions to ask your girlfriend. And I guess in this scenario, that's me, your girlfriend. However, I'm married, okay? Don't get too excited. Anyways, yeah, feel free to answer along. I think that's always what's fun too. I like to answer in my head when I watch these videos, but anyways, we're just gonna start. I have my computer open right here, and no more dilly-dallying. This is a quick one. Question 1, what does your perfect day look like? My perfect day, I think about this a lot because since I'm self-employed, my work-life relationship isn't always the best, but I am working on it. I would say I would wake up fully rested at 7 a.m. and I would feel awake. I wouldn't feel tired. I would go downstairs and a matcha would be ready for me, perfectly made. I would go take a little, and then I would eat eggs and avocado toast with a little yogurt chocolate parfait. And then, I don't know, I would probably go to nature. I would swim. That's definitely in a perfect day. I might go antiquing. I love antiquing. Thrifting, I have to be in the mood for, just because I grew up thrifting because we were poor. So, antiquing, I love. Maybe go to a bookstore and a farmer's market and get dinner at a gluten-free, dairy-free place with my beau. My beau, look at me, my babe. And then probably coming home and getting into comfy PJs, lighting a fresh candle, and putting on our favorite show or something and drawing in my sketchbook while I have ASMR in my headphones. Honestly, couldn't get better than that. Do you believe in soulmates? Yes, and I think it is on a more scientific level too. I'm no scientist, however I like to think. And I think it's kind of silly to think that soulmates aren't real when literally, I talk about this all the time, but we are created from the same energy. That is what, the universal us. And so that's why you have multiple soulmates. It's just finding people that make your soul glow. I don't know even how to describe it. True soulmates, of course. My partner and I are so cosmically intertwined. Everything in our relationship is just beautiful, and there's been so many synchronicities. I don't see it as anything short of cosmic. So yes. Question 3, what do you look for in a friend? I look for someone who's passionate. All of my friends are passionate. Most of them, if not all of them, are creatives. So I love that. I love someone who's genuine and releases their inhibitions. I don't really surround myself with people who feed into cringe culture, just because most of us have been bullied too, so I guess that helps. But just authentic, creative, passionate, usually hilarious souls. I love my friends. I love, people that I can conversate with for hours. That's my favorites. Question 5 are we on? Jeez Louise, I should write down just the numbers because I'm gonna forget. It's just bullet points up here. Okay, question 5. What's your favorite movie quote? I literally don't know. I don't have a solid answer for this, unfortunately, right now. Oh, well, I guess probably If I'm thinking about my lifetime favorite, from Dead Poets Society, Robin Williams' character, I forget his name now, I haven't seen it in years, but his monologue about creation and creativity and like performing in art and poetry and why it's so important. So go watch that if you haven't, I guess, but I hope all of us have watched Dead Poets Society. Yeah. Okay, question 6. Why did your last relationship end? Honestly, just needed to end. We were in high school and I was at such an unhealthy point in my life. And I am so glad that it happened because it gave me room to focus on myself. And now I'm in such a better place in life. I'm not in an active eating disorder and just coping unhealthily. So anyone out there who was also a turbulent 18-year-old, just know that it gets better and you are able to love, care, and nurture yourself. You are able to heal yourself, to grow a garden inside yourself. So that is my answer. Question 7. Do you want kids someday? Yes and no. It's not like dire for us. We love each other and we have a found family. I know that I'll probably be an aunt to my friends' kids and I'll shower them with love and adoration. That being said, we do want kids. So if we are fortunate enough, yes, and we already have our baby's names. So yes, we'll probably adopt though for multiple reasons. Question number 8. What does your dream date night look like? I honestly think we kind of hit the nail on the head earlier. So see the previous point of my perfect day. I think because I live with my partner and have lived with my partner for over 2 years, every day kind of has like miniature dates in it. So I don't know. I'll get back to you on that. Probably a really fancy dinner and seeing a show together. Oh my god, seeing a musical theater show and dinner. That, boom. That's my perfect date. Question 9. Do you see yourself getting... Oh wait. What is your love language? I think it's hard to narrow down anyone for anyone because we're multifaceted human beings. But if I had to choose, my love language would probably be acts of service, because I think that that can go into like gifts, because I love homemade gifts and thoughtful items and curation. Just, I think, being thought about. Question 10. Do you like planned or spontaneous date nights? A little bit of both. 11. Do you see yourself getting married? Yes, I see myself getting married within the next couple years. 12. What signs should I look for to notice when you're not okay? I get mean when I'm not okay, and it's a trauma response for me. A lot of people, I'm sure, especially who are AFAB, neurodivergent folk, but I'm not limiting your experience. However, that's where I'm speaking from experience, or understand what it's like to go into shutdown mode when I'm not okay. I'm getting better at communicating through it so that I don't just let things happen and then I become like explosive in the moment because I like wasn't listening to myself. But yeah, that's that. So yeah, and then usually I just need to go regulate on my own and I'm all set. Question 13. What makes you feel sexy? Good music. That's it. Good music, warm touch, massages. I mean, what makes me feel sexy? Baby, with this face and this body, it's hard not to. Can I get an amen up in here? I'm just kidding. But I'm serious though. 14. What's the best book you have ever read? This is a good question. I guess one that I've been lingering on intensely and might be my all-time favorite is Housemates. I can't explain it too in depth because it's been a while since I listened to the audiobook on a road trip. That being said, I think that everyone should go listen to it. It has incredible perspectives and the way that it is like laid out, and it's just incredible and very relevant, especially now. Okay, 15. Do you prefer to give or receive? I don't know. I think probably equal. I think for most people that's an equal thing. It kind of has to be because it's like a balance thing. So probably equal. 16. Did you experience love at first sight with your partner? It says with me. Baby, the second I locked eyes on you, I knew what I wanted and I knew what was mine. I'm just kidding. But with my partner, yes and no. Yes, it was obviously true love. I immediately felt so safe with Lee, and I was in love, but I needed to be able to process it because, again, it was such a turbulent time in my life, and I had just moved across the country with my best friend, and we were just living in people's houses, renting rooms. It was a hard time, so I wasn't able to process the romantic part of it because I didn't necessarily have a lot of love for myself. But yes, of course, the second we met, it was like being inseparable. Like I couldn't not think about Lee. And yeah, we stayed up one night talking for like 9 hours, and then I had to catch a plane at like 4 a.m. I just love him. That is my freaking end game. Okay, I think this is 17. Might be 18. What song makes you think of your partner? A lot of them. I want to say Boy Named Sue right now because he just sang it for karaoke. But he knows my love songs. I don't need to. We have our playlists. What's your favorite date you've been on? I'm trying to think about these off riff. I've had a lot of really good dates with him. I don't know. I just think every single time, this last date that we just had, like, it didn't go how we expected it to because it was hot outside and we both got really overstimulated, but we just ended it with do not feed a bunch of chips to birds. I'm not recommending this, but we had corn chips and we just took a few and we're feeding these grackles who were just in this field, and just watching all of these grackles swarm around us was so sweet. So I loved that day. I love every day with him. I love every day with him. Okay. 20. What does he do that makes you laugh? So this is such a funny video because now I'm just talking about my partner, but I'm down for it if you are. What does he do that makes you laugh? Everything, bruh. My partner is genuinely the funniest mother effer on this planet. Like, one time early in our relationship, we were talking about which one of us would become a stand-up comedian if given the chance. Which one of us would become a stand-up comedian? Like, it's like assigned to you, and you don't have to freaking claw and survive at open mic nights and performing at like laundromats and stuff. Listen, I have so much respect for stand-up comedians. All right, anyways. But that being said, he said to me, listen, we're both funny, babe, but only one of us can get up on a stage. I just gotta say, I perform topless. So that is a funny statement. We since laughed about it, but you know, that guy's so effing funny. Question 21. Are you a cat or a dog person? Probably, I'm a dog person. I love cats though, and I currently am living with my childhood dog. So after her, it's gonna be a while before I get another dog, I'm sure. There are a lot of work and a lot of energy if you want to actually be a good parent to your pet, which you should be. So I recognize that she's a pit bull husky mix, a husky pit bull mix. She is a ball of energy. Yeah, 22. Where did you spend a lot of time when you were little? Outside. A lot of my memories from childhood are outside. 23. If you could be any animal, which one would you be? I'm inclined to say a flying creature, probably a hawk or a falcon, if we're being honest. 24. What's your favorite instrument? I want to say a harmonica or a saxophone. I think those, or an accordion. I think all three of those just have some good. But I grew up with my mom playing guitar and around guitar, so obviously I love guitar and I love the keys. Yeah. 25. What's your idea of a romantic getaway? Getting away with my romantic partner. Sorry. 26. What's your dream job? Being an artist and being able to provide resources for people, and yeah. 28. What's your zodiac sign? I'm a Libra sun, a Scorpio rising, and a Sagittarius moon. 29. What would you do more if you had all the time in the world? I would draw my family more if I had all the time in the world. Drawing my family is literally what brings me peace. Literally, look, I have a drawing right here of Shira. I hope there's not. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think there's anything emo on here. All right, 30. Where have you traveled? I've lived in quite a few states, but actually traveling, really just like Chicago and Florida and Oregon. I've been in North California. I traveled to New York one time, 2 times. getting crazy, but I hope to travel more. 31. What languages do you want to learn? I really want to get fluent in Spanish because I feel like it's honestly just, I should for where I live. And I think in general, it's good for us as Americans to learn Spanish. That is like, hello. So I would love to be fluent in Spanish. And I'd love to get fluent in French. It's not my priority though. I'd love to learn all languages, duh. 32. What's your go-to karaoke song? Right now it's Hand in My Pocket by Alanis Morissette, but it changes. I just have been loving that one. 33. Do you believe in past lives? Yes and no. I think you could have been a part of a past life, but I think that we are so dynamic as organic matter that it's not necessarily like one person to one person. Does that make sense? 34. If you could have dinner with anyone in the world, who would you choose? Ooh, good question. Right now, Trisha Paytas. I love her. And she just announced her baby boy, Aquaman. God bless you, Aquaman. Was that 35? I don't know. Are you a night owl or morning person? I'm a morning person, but I do love nights when I indulge in them. But I just can't deny the mornings. It's literally like such a sacred time. It's so quiet and nice. Who's your favorite musician right now? Right now? Ding, 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 ding. Oh, I have been loving Lotto, but I don't know. I really don't know. My Chem, Beach House is my all-time. I don't know. 37. Do you consider yourself more of an introvert or an extrovert? I'm an introvert, but I'm a social person. I love talking on the phone, but I can get into extrovert mode, but honestly, it's harder as I get older. Okay, I think that's where we're gonna end because the next segment is deep questions to ask your girlfriend. So if you want a continuation, if you've enjoyed hearing me yap, let me know because I'll keep this tab open. But thank you so much for watching. I love doing sit down videos. They really scratch the itch of content creation for me. So thank you for watching, subscribe, and yeah, check out the description for more. Take care of yourself, stay hydrated, stay nourished, and be kind to others.